Freak Talk, Taylor Swift's wedding. Let's go. When I first heard the news, I was genuinely happy. Like, good for them, that's cute. Madison Square Garden, around 1,000 guests. Adam Sandler officiated the wedding, which, honestly, good for them. I just really hope he wore an actual tux and not basketball shorts and a hoodie. Because with Adam Sandler, that's less of a show and more of a 50-50 chance. And then, about 30 seconds later, I became incredibly nosy. Suddenly, I needed to know everything. What she wore, who cried, who showed up, what they ate, whether there was a first dance, whether Travis cried during the vows. None of this information would improve my life in any way, but I just wanted it. So I opened one article, which turned into four, which somehow turned into me reading the comment section. Because apparently my brain still believes random people on the internet know things journalists don't. It's literally the same 5 jokes copied and pasted over and over again, and yet refresh, refresh, refresh. And then the story started coming out. Everyone apparently had to sign an NDA. Phones weren't allowed, windows were covered, staff were reportedly fired over leaks. At some point, I stopped reading about a wedding and started reading what sounded like security protocols for a secret government meeting. That's not a wedding, that's surveillance with a seating chart. And weirdly, every headline saying details remain private had the exact opposite effect on me, because now I needed the details even more. And that's when I caught myself, because I saw videos of people waiting outside the venue, hoping to catch a glimpse of literally anyone. My first thought was, that's insane. My second thought was, okay, but if I happened to be walking by, which is exactly how delusion starts. And honestly, I wasn't even mad at myself for it. And then there was this whole stretch where there just weren't photos yet. Everyone had the details, the venue, the guest, the NDAs, but no actual pictures. And I was just sitting there, waiting, refreshing, like a photo was going to load if I just wanted it hard enough. And at some point, I caught myself and went, why am I doing this? Why am I sitting here waiting for wedding photos of 2 people I've never met? And the answer unknowingly is because I've always had a Taylor Swift song in the background of basically every version of my life. So when she gets married, my brain doesn't file it under celebrity news. It files it under, wait, I need to see how it went. Like I was actually there. I wasn't, but try telling my brain that. Anyway, let's talk about the other guest at this wedding, the internet. Because apparently we were all invited emotionally. And honestly, the internet did not disappoint. 2 former NFL players went on their podcast basically asking why they weren't invited, which was kind of hilarious to me. I mean, maybe the seating chart wasn't just feeling you. And then Doomba had to release a statement saying nobody ran out of champagne. A statement about champagne. And yes, I read the entire statement, every word. So no, I don't think I deserve pictures. I don't think anyone does. I just think somewhere between the eras and the album drops and the breakups, I watched it play out in real time. She stopped being a celebrity in my head and started being someone I thought I always knew, but she never signed up for. That's the weird thing about being a fan. Nobody hands you boundaries. One day you're just listening to an album, and 10 years later you're refreshing wedding updates for someone who's never met you. And honestly, maybe that's the strangest part. Not that celebrities have parasocial relationships with fans, but that fans have with each other too. Because I guarantee thousands of us were refreshing the exact same page at the exact same time. And honestly, that's the contradiction of being famous right now. You need privacy more than ever because everyone's watching. But the whole machine of fame runs on people wanting access. The exclusive photos, the behind the scenes, the feeling of being included, even when you were never invited. She logged this thing down harder than almost anyone ever has. NDAs, surveillance, windows covered, phones confiscated. But it still leaked in a day, which honestly proves you can't actually buy real privacy anymore. We just don't stop to ask if we deserve the access in the first place. We kinda just took it. So, congratulations to them, genuinely. I hope they had the most beautiful day. I also hope nobody leaked the seating chart because apparently that's classified information now. I wasn't invited, which honestly works out because if I had signed an NDA, couldn't even make this episode. And then what? I just sit here for 10 minutes going, so, how's everyone's week? Absolutely not. That's freak talk. Remember, if you're feeling personally offended that you didn't get invited, the parasocial relationship is officially filed taxes. I'm logging off after this. See you Wednesday.